All right. I think a lot of people understand when a brand feels right. You've experienced it. Everything just sort of clicks, right? You trust it. You like it. You keep coming back to it. But if I asked you how to actually build that, most people wouldn't know where to start. And for a long time, I didn't either. I used to think it was about like better marketing or better content or better visuals, things like that. But over time, I realized something different. A brand doesn't feel right because of one thing. It feels right because everything is aligned. So, if you want to build a brand that feels right, you don't start with content. You start with clarity. You have to answer, who is this for? What do they care about? And how do they value? What do they value? Because if you don't understand that, you can't create anything that will actually resonate. Once you understand the customer, the next step is defining your positioning. What do you want to be known for? Not everything, not a little bit of everything. One clear idea is what we're going for here, people. Because people don't understand, or people don't remember brands that try to be everything. They remember brands that stand for something specific. Then you build your messaging around that. You build your content around that. What do you say? How do you say it? What tone do you use? What language do you use? There is this is where the vibe comes in. Your brand has to feel like your customer. Because when someone sees your content, because when someone sees your content, they should feel like this is for me. I like this. I get this. This is me. That's what pulls them in. Not the next viral trend. But here's where most brands fail. They stop at marketing. They create the right message, but they don't deliver the right experience. And that breaks everything. Because you can know your customer down to the amount of hairs on their head. And it won't matter if you say one thing and do another. Because a brand doesn't feel right until it proves itself. Your product has to match the promise. Your customer service has to match the tone. Your checkout has to match the experience. Every touch point matters. Because all it takes is one little break in the chain of touch points with your customer, and that will start to create doubt. And doubt, as we all know, kills trust. So building a brand that feels right isn't about doing more. It's about being more consistent in what you say, consistent in what you do, consistent in how people experience you. And when all of that lines up, that is when something really interesting happens. People stop evaluating you and they start to trust you. And that is when a brand stops feeling like a company and starts feeling like the right choice. So if I had to simplify this down, a brand feels right when what you promise and what you deliver are the same thing. And if you can build that, everything else becomes easier. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that content. that was just touching the iceberg of what that topic is. So if you want to hear more on that, I can do multiple deep dives on it. Let me know in the comments if you liked it and you want to hear more. And again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.